Greetings everyone, here's Lodric again, and this is a game of War in the Pacific, Admit Edition. This is my play-by email match against KilRoy, and this is the last day of February 1942. And last turn there was carrier strikes against Luganville and Comac. The strike against Comac was, I think, more or less defeated by my zeros, but Luganville had, my base in Luganville suffered some hits, and I lost the APD, and I think also a cargo ship at Japan sunk, and 2 more damage. And my poor rowboat is here heavily damaged. Maybe I can save it. And there was an encounter, but maybe someone escaped. This was an allied ship. I think maybe this was a ship running in a mine at Luganville. I'm not so sure. At least it wasn't my own ship hit a mine. And more heavy cruisers bombarding my troops at Nomaya. Main purpose maybe suppress my troops and burn my supplies. So Sabang, also the northern part of Sumatra, is now attacked by my Navy Guard units. Torpedo miss on this already damaged destroyer. I mean, not damaged, but maybe out of fuel. Yeah, it's only hard to hit a destroyer. And I try to sweep, and of course simply to make sure that there's no enemy fighter. I have some Nell bombers going in, and can avoid this interceptor. And I hit here now with only smaller bombs, so no 800 kilogram bombs. And you can maybe, if you read fast enough, maybe see if there's California still or not. Or I simply speed up and see if there's California. Many bomb hits, but no California. So maybe California sunk already last turn or in this night. We'll see. But all of these ships in the Marshall Islands are, I think, hard to save for KilRoy now. So KilRoy tried to escape with his Rangoon army, but I can now bombard him. This is open terrain. I control the skies over Burma. At least KilRoy not try to fight it out. Maybe he has no real good base for this. A lot of reporting. Wow. So still no airstrike from KilRoy's carriers, but also my own carriers don't fly, but okay. So here's the Prince Robert, the AMC, but torpedo attack from the wrong direction, so return to base. I don't know, looks like a very small AMC. Okay, and here are KilRoy's carrier strike, and I'm not more sure, but I think I called off my zeros because I was not sure if maybe KilRoy come here with battleships to bombard my base. And somehow also the weather is thunderstorm, but it's of course it's by luck. But all his bombs missed the target, more or less. And the Fulmers, they find one destroyer, maybe already. One of my zeros on the ground, but very little damage. In B-17s from out of wake, still trying to hit me. Ah yeah, next attempt. Prince Henry is still here. And again, no. But this time the attack direction was correct, but simply no hit scored. And my own carriers are not flying today. No strike mission. But a little payback. Iron King get a torpedo hit, even 2. And is sinking. And more is sinking. Very likely all Marshall Islands. There are so many ships in port burning. Yeah. I strike back with my regiment and the Vietnamese troop. But my attack also was not so powerful. This Vietnamese troops, I think the militia, they're really only for defending, not for attacking. Good, but a little more cleanup here. More cleanup, mop up. More Chinese units destroyed. Aichang bombardment. Changsha. My troops arrive in Changsha, the 23rd Japanese army, and there's not much to defend here. KilRoy more or less go echoes, was able to, he chose to strike out with his 4 units, so there's really nothing left he can defend. And I try to attack here because I know that the KilRoy move out with most of his British forces, so but still it's a 1-to-1. This is, I think, triple terrain again, and casualties on both sides similar. Cebu still put out. Maya is only bombardment. Also here. But KilRoy, I think maybe he worried, I don't know, that if he loses Changsha then he has no supply line more for his troops, so he tried to attack again. But I still have here 3 ready divisions plus 1 and more or less backup. He take down the fort. The attack values at the end equally, so this is not bad. I mean, for Chinese this is good. I have here even 1 unit getting destroyed. Not sure what, maybe only some small. Still, I would say that this is a victory for me. I can hold at least the base. And I can repair my disabled units, I think, more quickly than he can reinforce his dead units. And yeah, this is river crossing, so it must have a shock attack. But this was a successful shock attack. Well, no losses for the Chinese, but for me some destroyed units. But I think these are all Vietnamese militia troops. Yeah, and in Malaya there's still one British unit here on the ground. I cannot attack, or I cannot kill them via Air Force. Maybe tomorrow. Look. So that was the last day of February. So maybe next turn I can talk a little more of my industry and R&D. In March, the Japanese, they starting to convert more destroyers and sub-chasers to better equipment and all of this. So air losses are this time more or less not existent for the allies, but for me it was 10 lost airframes, but all more or less operational. Oh, okay, one destroyed on the ground. Wow. Important is that I had now 4 lost pilots. Okay, something. Ship sunk today, nothing for me. A little surprise. But, oh. And here's a mine. Yeah. So there was a mine hit with the American destroyer. Yeah, this was the Triton sunk my patrol boats at Luganville, and now it's run in one of my mines in Luganville. An official sunk. So KilRoy was not able to take the base here in China. Of course, this hurts my troops, but still disabled units can defend. I wasn't able to take Changsha, but I think I'm more close to take Changsha than KilRoy here to take Nanchang. So, and once I take Changsha, I think there's no way more supplies really coming to help these Chinese forces. Yeah, so the British are still too strong here in this hex, but yeah, I still have chance to maybe trap all of these forces in the future. There's also some ships here, not sure what they're doing here. And there's a lot of ships here in the port, and I had here some cruisers trying to find them, but failed, unluckily. Yeah, I catch up with this forces out of Surabaya, so maybe I can attack them next turn. And there was a carrier strike against Comac. I'm not more sure really what I did with my... yeah, I keep my zeros. On long range cap. Yeah, okay. So I had used them to cover my forces. They're running away. And this was for me more important than defend a base, because here's in this base there's no ship. So and ships are simply hard to come by for the Japanese. Ground forces you can build more or less unlimited. Aircraft you can also normally build unlimited. But ships you have simply only the little units you have. So I try to protect ships over everything else. Here are more cruisers. This is maybe the unit bombarded me here. So KilRoy's carriers are still here. Still think maybe 2 carriers. Here DMSs, so my carriers are now trying to catch KilRoy and maybe something on the way. There's still many ships here, but only 20 ships now in port. So in one fighter. So there's still a lot of aircraft here, but nearly no fighter more. So maybe I can try to attack more. This is really the Marshall Islands. I don't know if KilRoy achieve here too much. I mean, it keeps me busy, but I can also inflict a lot of damage, and I'm not sure who is winning this kind of battles. I mean, so far I lost here some small equipment, but nothing too seriously. Good, that's all for today. Then see you next time. Take care. Bye bye.